There are moments when my heart feels like standing on the edge of an unfinished story, a chapter you never return to. I sit quietly inside the echoes you left behind, trying to understand how love can stay so powerful even after distance steals every moment. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping the winds will carry them to wherever your steps now wander. Sometimes I fear you have forgotten the weight of my longing, but then the moon rises softly and reminds me gently that some bonds cannot be erased. Your absence rests on my chest like a memory that refuses sleep. It lingers deeply like perfume caught on old letters that still breathe your name slowly. I walk through my days quietly, pretending strength but carrying storms inside. Storms made from your unspoken goodbyes. Yet even now, some part of me believes softly in the return of things lost, in the healing of broken hearts, in the promise that love leaves behind in silence. And if someday your path turns back toward me, you will find my heart waiting, not demanding anything, not asking more, just offering warmth to the love it never stopped believing in. Tonight the silence feels heavier than any sorrow I have ever carried. It sits beside me like a shadow that refuses to leave, whispering your absence into every breath I try to take. I look upward toward the sky, searching for signs or answers or anything that might remind me gently that love once lived here freely. Your memory moves through me slowly, like a soft wind wandering across empty deserts, warm, familiar, and painful. There are moments when I reach out without thinking, as if your hand might still be somewhere near, waiting to hold mine the way it once did. But the air is quiet now, and my fingers close around nothing but longing again. I walk through your echoes carefully, afraid to break the fragile pieces of the past that still shine inside my chest. Some nights I can almost hear your laughter returning, soft and distant, as though it is trying to find its way back home to me once more. And even though you are gone, my heart remains open, steady, patient, carrying a hope that refuses to die quietly. Because love like ours doesn't fade, it settles deeply, rooted in places that time cannot reach or erase. So if someday your steps wander back toward the path we once shared together, you will find me here unchanged, waiting, holding the light of what my heart still believes. There is a place inside me that still belongs entirely to you, a quiet room where your memory sleeps untouched, where your voice lingers softly on the walls like an old prayer refusing to fade, no matter how far life pulls us apart. That place remains warm, alive with the gentleness you left behind without knowing. I return to it in moments of stillness, when the word grows too loud, too sharp, too heavy to carry alone. In that silence, I hear us the way we once spoke without words, the way your presence seemed to calm storms that no one else could see. I remember how your eyes held entire universes soft, quiet, steady, as if they had already forgiven every wound the world ever carved into my spirit. And though time has placed mountains between our footsteps, my heart still walks toward you in ways I cannot control, ways only love understands. Sometimes I fear that you have forgotten that your heart has already closed the chapter where my name once lived tenderly. But then a soft wind passes, or a familiar scent drifts by, or the night sky glows the way it used to when we dreamed together, and suddenly I feel you again, not as a ghost, not as a memory, but as something living beneath my ribs, gently reminding me that love never truly leaves. Maybe it changes shape, maybe it grows quiet, but it remains steady, unshaken, waiting for the moment destiny decides the distance has lasted long enough. And until that moment arrives, my beloved, I will keep carrying you, not as sorrow, not as heartbreak, but as the purest echo of what my soul still chooses. Tonight I find myself wandering through memories I never meant to revisit, but your absence pulls me toward them the way the moon pulls the quiet tides. Every memory feels like a door I open slowly, afraid of what might still live behind it: joy, pain, or the soft echo of your forgotten smile. I sit with each one carefully, as if holding delicate glass that could shatter with a single breath. There are moments when I close my eyes and swear I can feel you sitting beside me again, your silence warmer than any words the world could offer tonight. Your presence used to settle around me like a gentle promise, something quiet, steady, unspoken, yet strong enough to keep every fear at bay. But now the night feels different. It carries the questions I am afraid to answer, truths I am not ready to accept, and a longing that refuses to be eased. I wonder if you ever pause in your own silent hours, if your heart ever stumbles over my name the way mine still does. Do you ever, if